Greetings, beautiful people! Welcome back to another first time reaction. And today we've got a double first time reaction, because not only is this my first time ever checking out an anime opening from One Piece, probably and arguably the biggest anime of all time. This is the one anime that I'm actually scared to start, because everyone says starting One Piece is literally like a life decision, and it is huge. I've heard there's thousands of episodes. I don't even know where to begin with a show like this, but I think maybe the first place to begin is with the openings. And what better opening to begin with than a K-pop group that I've never even heard of before, and I haven't reacted to before, and that is the one and only TVXQ. This is a K-pop group that every now and then pops up, but I don't know anything about them. They're pretty much brand new on my radar. I think they're an older K-pop group. So I figured, what better way to check out One Piece and check out this K-pop group than doing it together with an anime opening. So that's exactly what we're going to do right now. But before I jump into this video, I just want to let all of you know, I have to blur these reactions sadly for copyright reasons. So if you want to check out the unblurred reaction, it will be available early on Patreon, link in the description. Also, make sure you join me tonight, 9 p.m. UK time, live on Twitch, link in the description. We'll be talking about all the anime openings you guys want me to check out in the future, what ones I need to see, what animes I need to watch, everything to do with all that stuff. We have deep discussions on Twitch, link in the description. Make sure you follow me and join me there tonight, 9 p.m. UK time. Enough of my talking! Let's jump into arguably the biggest anime of all time, One Piece, with the anime opening We Are by the one and only TVXQ. Right now, if I didn't already know this was a K-pop group, going into this reaction, I never would have guessed, because even with that guitar and that background and that like faster, more upbeat sound, it's not like a K-pop group I've heard. Now, I'm pretty sure TVXQ are quite an old K-pop group, so maybe they're like a first or a second generation one, which is why it sounds so different. But yeah, this doesn't sound like any K-pop I've heard. This sounds rock. This is like K-rock group. This definitely more rock. Also, I've seen posts of this guy. So when I say One Piece is like the biggest anime of all time, I mean that in length. I swear it is like supposed to be like thousands of episodes long, right? I know nothing about anime, but the one thing I did know as well coming into this world was everyone says, don't start One Piece. You'll be watching it for the rest of your life. Let me know in the comments. Should I start One Piece? This is very bouncy, very positive, a nice vibe. I'm so curious about this show, right? Because it's one of I knew nothing about anime. I haven't checked out anime. I never thought anime would be like something for me. And then we come into this world with Attack on Titan, and it's just opened up like a whole crazy world to me. But there's a few that I had heard of. Naruto was one of them. Attack on Titan was one of them, and One Piece was one of them, all for different reasons. But One Piece, I am so curious about this show, just because of the sheer size of it. How old is One Piece? How old is One Piece? Are there like, I hear in the anime community there's like filler episodes. Does One Piece have a lot of that? Is it still ongoing? Like, why is it so massive? Is it like, it must be like the biggest show on the planet, right? Is it about fire? this show? I thought it was about pirates, and there's some like giant Viking-looking dude like rising out of the earth. Is it about pirates? It looked like they were on a pirate ship. They look like a ragtag group of pirates. I have no clue. That's so cool about like being in this world and being clueless. No idea about One Piece. Don't know what the hell the show's about. The song is really bouncy and upbeat and really fun, which makes you think that maybe the show is like that. Usually the openings sort of mimic what the show like energy's like. Feels very energetic, feels very upbeat. The animation feels quite old style. It kind of reminds me a bit of like the old school Pokemon. So, and that's quite old. So I wonder if this is I wonder how old this anime is. And I want to know, is it still ongoing? How many seasons they bring out a year if it is? That sounded nothing like any K-pop I've heard before. That sounded very old school. Big time. It sounded mega old school. Did not sound like any K-pop I've heard. I'm interested about this group now because it was hard to distinguish the different voices in that one as well. The vocalists all definitely have very similar sounds because it's very hard to distinguish the like from that. Right, questions. I got a few questions. That's usually how I end these videos after we like this roundup thing here. First of all, song is very good, very energetic. Does that song mimic the mood of the show? Because One Piece, for anyone who's new here, I go into all of these blind. So let me give you a quick recap or backstory about why I'm reacting to anime openings. So I would flat out refuse to watch anything anime. I didn't think it was going to be anything I'd enjoy. I had no interest in it. This is all truth, by the way. And but I keep this channel completely open-minded, completely diverse, and we listen to artists all over the world, different styles, different sounds. That's one thing I wanted to do. The whole idea behind my channel here on YouTube is like a bucket list of music where you can discover so many random music you just never would have heard. That's why we check out music from literally everywhere, different genres and different styles, whether it's heavy metal or rap music from the Philippines or India or just vocalists, all over the world, right? We don't discriminate. If it's good music somewhere, I want to listen to it. That's how this started. And I literally randomly started getting recommended anime openings. And I didn't know what that meant, but people said you would like anime openings. And I didn't know openings were introductions to shows. I didn't actually know what an opening was. So what I decided to do was just Google on YouTube, top 100 anime openings and do a reaction. Let's go for it. And then people said, try Attack on Titan. And then the rest was history. I fell in love with the music. I fell in love with the look of the show. I said the show looks epic. It looks badass. And people were like, why not watch the first episode with us on YouTube? And I was like, I don't think anime is for me. I'm not really going to enjoy it. People were like, just try it. And I was like, you know what? Keeping in theme with the channel, let's stay open-minded, let's try it. That's exactly what we did. We tried it, and here we are now. I've been checking out anime openings. We've been doing my first ever anime live series. Like, you guys are watching me experience anime for the first time. And that has led me to right here, right now. As someone who is a huge fan of K-pop music, and someone who is very much enjoying my anime journey, I had to check out the infamous One Piece, which gets recommended all the time, which whenever anyone around me was having a discussion about anime, this is one of the ones that come up. Naruto gets spoken about a lot. Naruto is probably one of the most recognizable faces. I see him on posters all the time. Around like friends' houses and other YouTubers I know, they literally have posters of Naruto everywhere. Anyone who likes anime seems to know that. Like, that character's really iconic. Attack on Titan was another one that everyone talks about. And One Piece. One Piece was one everyone talked about. But when everyone ever mentioned One Piece to me, they mentioned that it was massive. And I actually looked at doing the openings to One Piece, but I think there's like 60 or something, and the video would be over an hour and a half long if I was going to do it. So a few people said that I should do it and split it into chunks. Well, let me know. Would you guys like me to do it and split it into chunks? Would you guys like me to do all the One Piece openings? Should I do all the One Piece openings? Is this a rabbit hole I should go down? Let me know. I am very curious about this. I'm interested to see the different styles and sounds. Is all the music very similar to this upbeat, bouncy, happy, energetic music? Because I could be here for that. I'm interested. I am very interested. I'm also interested to see like how they can keep changing the story and have so much storytelling after so many episodes. Like, is it just as good? Did it get worse? Did it get better? A lot of like shows that I used to watch, like Walking Dead, for example, like it got worse as it went on. So I'm interested about One Piece. Like after all this time, is it still just as mind-blowing as it was on day one? How do they keep adapting the story? Was the story always supposed to be this long? I got a lot of questions. Hopefully you guys can help me out in the comment section. Let me know. Do you guys want more of this? Is there another anime you want me to check out? Let me know in the comment section. Or just join me tonight live on Twitch, 9 p.m. UK time. Link in the description and we can have these chats there. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed checking it out. I am loving this rabbit hole. I'm loving this journey on. I'm loving checking out all this random music. So let's keep doing it. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.